introduce myself. My name is Ciser. I'm a retired lieutenant in the City of Clifton Police Department. I have about 30 years on the job there. And I also am author of a book called Budo and the Badge, Exploits of a Jersey Cop. And I'm a writer for Blue Magazine, who arranged for me to be here and speak on behalf of police officers. I'm here to tell you that the law enforcement community at large is horrified at the lawfare that's taking place in this country and all the assaults against particularly Donald J. Trump. He committed a serious crime when he came down that escalator in 2015. He said he was going to challenge, not his words, but my words, the American oligarchy and who really runs our country behind the scenes. He was not anointed by them. They wanted no part of it. But if you recall, ever since the days of Ross Perot, we always thought maybe we could use a businessman. Maybe we could use a CEO, a billionaire that has created jobs and great buildings and things. So Donald Trump, for me, seemed to be the perfect fit because he wasn't a professional politician. But let me tell you this, 4 years ago, and now I'm talking from a law enforcement perspective, 4 years ago, 90% of every law enforcement union across the country, PBA, FOB, you name it, they came out in support of Donald J. Trump for president. And it's still that way today. Forget about this dopey, shitty trial in New York. Alvin Bragg has a reputation of taking every felony committed in New York, including punching a police officer, savagely attacking and raping women. He always seems to manage to downgrade them from felonies to misdemeanors. And I gotta tell you, they're saying crime's down. Well, you know why? It's all about what you call a crime. So if you downgrade millions of crimes across the country with all these AGs and people in charge, like downgrading from George Soros all the way down to the bottom. If you downgrade all these crimes to misdemeanors and let people off almost scot-free, it doesn't come up in the FBI stats. Right. So all of a sudden, wow, we're seeing a reduction in crime. But I got my finger on the pulse pretty much. I'm friends with people in the Secret Service. I know a couple guys in the FBI I talk to. I know regular street cops, state police. A good friend of mine is Police Commissioner Bernie Kerik, who's very close to, of course, Donald Trump and the whole Republican Party and the movement. Because make no mistake, this is a movement to save our country from tyranny. As far as I'm concerned, Donald Trump, he can rip a mattress tag off of Mike Lindell's mattress topper, and they'll book him for it. I mean, I tell people, it's almost like Joe Biden, Hillary Clinton, some of these others, like they commit felonies and it's fine. Donald Trump swiped some candy in the grocery store. I mean, it's ridiculous. So we, as the law enforcement, representing law enforcement, we are horrified at what we see going on in this country, because that's not what we signed on for.